Good day, viewers. Welcome to our first episode of introduction of YCGF, which is Young Creative Generation Foundation. My name is Abdullah Ali Zakari. Together with me is my colleague, the
My name,
founder and the CEO of YCGF. So, may you introduce yourself?
thank you very much. Good day, viewers. My name is Ibrahim Shari, and I'm proud the founder of Young Creative Generation Foundation.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Today we are going to discuss how this foundation starts and also what are the obstacles and also uh, the how he come up with the idea of creating such idea. So this organization seek the need to support those who are in need of support, especially those who has talent and they don't have any sponsor. So this organization seek to support them through various means. So we are going to hear from the founder himself and tell us why he created this organization or rather foundation. So please can you tell us what are the aims and objectives of this organization?
Alhamdulillah. In a very brief description, the aims and objective of the organization is about talent recognition and development. We also have global community building. We have women advocacy, financial independence, and also empowering, most especially the youth, the women, and the children on the aspect of the life which we found ourselves, most especially the exploited children and the community there.
Thank you very much. But how do you come with this idea of creating this great foundation?
Wow. Well, it's a privilege for me to have such an idea on the list. Well, it has been a long time. This is more than 10 years now, which we are been gathering this idea together. First and foremost, I'm an author. I was a writer. I used to write books, and then I get discouraged from my father, which led me to start my journey on this idea. Secondly, there was a TV channel on DSTV then which I used to watch. It's called Young Inventors. I know the woman who was anchoring the program, and suddenly, some few months later, the program stopped. I need to see the woman and ask her, so program, I don't know, why is it not working anymore? She explained to me due to financial support, and then they have no backbone, very strong backbone. That is why they have to stop the program. And I was really happy seeing the children with those talents. So I decided to start my own journey to find out, is it only kids that have this talent, or they have adults that also have this talent. I've traveled almost every state in Nigeria, and then I also traveled to some African countries like South Africa, uh, Benin Republic, and Ghana to see if they are facing the same challenges Nigeria is also facing. And I found out it is true. Almost every country there are millions of talents which is always wasted, and due to they don't have support either from the parent or from guidance or from the government. So I decided to come up with this idea of Young Creative Generation Foundation. Should be a foundation that be a bridge between the talent and the children, the talent and the youth. Instead of wasting this talent, we believe that if we have somebody that will support these children, in the meantime, they will become something that will not to even help themselves, they will probably help the community, and it will be a development for the nation. Thank you.
Exactly. Uh, yes, this is a very good idea, which if you are to achieve this, is going to take a very good uh, impact on the children or the talents. So now you talk about you travel almost all the states in Nigeria and some African countries, and where you find some of the talents which the they were unable to get a sponsor. So now, how do you intend, as you create this foundation, how do you intend to connect these talents, young people that are coming in that have the talent but they don't have the sponsor? How do you intend to connect the talent and the sponsor? Do you have the means to support these children or the talent, or you have the means to connect them with this person that will sponsor them?
Well, seeing how the question is, I am not that financial buoyant to support all these talents, but I believe that there are thousands of people outside there who are well do financially buoyant that need such an opportunity, need such talents to work with. Because there was a saying we say that if you have money, you don't have idea, you should look for somebody that has idea. If you have idea, you don't have money, you should look for somebody that has the money. So this organization wants to be the bridge between the talented ones and the people with the finance. So we are trying to, that is why we come up with an idea of global community. This will help the other African country, even other world. It will be a platform where every other talented people will be connected to online, where they share their own ideas. And then once there is something we call talent recognition and development, because we believe that many people have the talent, but they don't know they have the talent. This organization wants to let them recognize their talent. After recognizing their talent, then we help them to develop their talents. In which way that we showcase their talents on our social media handles and also call them for an interview to discuss or to tell us how they are feeling about this. We believe that by this interview and showcasing their talent on social media, probably a company, organization, or an entity will see this talent and they will like, wow, we need this talent. So let's call on this person, then we'll use the talent.
And
Instead of
also,
wasting, it's
yes,
now in
yes,
use.
I agree with you. And you can also seek to partnership with the government and other NGO
Yeah,
organizations that they are in there in the country, also even outside the
right.
country, so that they can be able to see this talent and be able to sponsor the talent. So now, when what motivates you to bring such, idea of like creating this foundation?
A long time ago, like 3 years back or 4 years, when I traveled to Anambra State, there was a village called Umunanko, Oda Ogbaru local government. I met a young kid there. His father is a farmer, his mother is also a farmer. Looking at the family, they only have to eat once in a day,
Wow.
once
Once in
in
a
a
day.
day. And the parents are not that well due to sponsor the kid to school. So they always spend their day in the house. And this little boy has this talent that he can come up with a pieces of radio and cartons. You join them together and make something happen. Maybe these cars that are used to fetch sand and offload. He do such thing in my eyes, and it was like, this kind of people, they shouldn't let them go like that. This should be a plus to the country.
Exactly.
If this boy would get a little sponsor to school and come up and started this, at least he will be able to help the country. He will help himself, help his parents from the situation they have, and they also support the community. So this is one of the motivations. Secondly, there was a final year student at FUT Mina here. Then I was a what will I even call it? I was working there as an engineer where we repair their system with my company. So one day the final year students come up with the idea to design an aeroplane that will fly with a remote. And then after the
Part of
program,
their project.
part of their project, and they were
Wow.
successful. But at the
Wow.
end of the day, after like 1 year or 6 months after they graduated, I found these guys. One was riding an Okada, the other one was doing minor job like labor and other stuff. And I was like,
Very unfortunate.
you have spent a lot of year in the school, spend a lot of money. After your project, I see what you have done, but why are you still here? He told me that it's lack of support. He doesn't have anybody to support him, no parent, all this and that. So I like, this talent shouldn't be all wasted. Nigeria, most especially Nigeria, we exported a lot of these things from outside country, and we have children here with the talent that can make it. So there is a lot of motivation that motivates me to come up with this idea.
Thank you very much for that. Yes. Uh, uh, when you started this organization, or should I say foundation, did you face any obstacle? You know, if you want to build a company or in the process of building a company, you found that there are a lot of obstacles on the road before the company succeed. So do you face any obstacle maybe from your team or maybe from your parents, maybe even from your friends? If you face any problem that maybe trying to discourage you about what you want to create?
Yes, I face a lot of challenges. Firstly, is from my team. As of 2016, I have put up a team that we are supposed to build this organization together. Then the name was not Young Creative Generation Foundation. The name was Young Creative Generation Group. So due to the strategy and seeing how big the organization is, after I explained it to my team, all of them were discouraged. Like, this is too big for them to carry. They cannot do this. They cannot do that. That is the first challenge. The second challenge is financial. I was financially stable. I can start this organization on my own and employ people to work, because I believe a lot of people now need money to sustain their life. So to come and work with the idea that they will not have anything in return at the end of every 30 days, which is the mentality of Nigerians. So they couldn't start it. Then the secondly, for my parents, I don't have any obstacles from them. The only problem is go ahead if you can do it. And then I met a friend that told me that this has been 10 years. You are still working on this and it's not successful. I believe that you were working then hard working, not smartly. If you can start working smartly, you may be able to succeed and achieve your goal. So we are now trying to work smartly. That is why we start coming up with the idea of social media and then telling the world that YCGF exists, and this is the reason why we existed.
Thank you very much. And our viewers, you can hear from the CEO of himself. He tell us about the mission and the vision of YCGF, that is Young Creative Generation Foundation. So now I want you to tell our viewers what do you want from them.
Well, it's not that much, because we want to envision a world where every individual has the chance to thrive. So for the viewers, the only thing we need is a support from them, either financially or sharing the word of YCGF, or encouraging, either by their time, by their pockets, or anything they think they can support an NGO with to succeed. So we need their support in every aspect of building this foundation.
Thank you very much. One last question. Do you have any talents at your foundation now that you have that you want to showcase their skill to the world?
I will say yes, because we have like 2 to 3 people which we want to showcase their talents. One of them is a musician, a street musician, either with sound or without sound, he can sing a song. The second one is an auto, like he can change a technology from this method to another method. Maybe a car using fuel to start using solar panel.
System.
The
Okay.
second person is a fashion designer. I would say so. It's a fashion designer with a carton, with everything, even without sewing machine. It can sew you a cloth by using uh, nylons, which are wasted, or some other things that you can use as a material to design
That's to say a waste product can
a
be
waste
converted
product.
to a very good thing.
Yes, a
Okay.
waste product. From this side, you can convert a waste product in any aspect to something that will be useful to humanity.
So now, do you have a plan to organize a seminar for us, maybe for the viewers, so that they can come and see with their own physical eyes with the
Well,
talents?
we are trying to do so because now we are in the process of putting our teams together. I cannot do it alone. We need at least 6 to 10 people, team members that we can do this together because this is a kind of, we have to leverage the work. You do this, you do that. But in the meantime, we will come up with this idea. We showcase everything for the world to see.
Okay, thank you very much. What of if our viewers they want to join the movement? How are they going to do?
It's a very easy something. On our social media and they will see our phone numbers, they will see our email address where they can contact us either by WhatsApp or send us an email. They can talk to us through those places. Then from there, we'll tell them how to join the movement.
Okay, thank you very much. I think we have come to the end of this section. In our next section, we are going to discuss more about the mission and also the vision of the Young Creative Foundation. So what we want from the viewers is for them to engage us on our social media so that we can be able to get the required community that we want. So thank you very much and may God bless you.